Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm one of the Barrio Co-Chairs.
I'm Jona and I'm one of the Barrio Co-Chairs. It plays a pivotal role in my Filipino identity and like understanding who I am as a Filipino and like my role as a Filipino American. To be honest, like when I first came freshman year, I didn't know what Barrio was, and like coming in I was like, oh, like I'll dance and it'll be all fun. And then like during run-throughs and during Barrio Week I was able to see it all put together, and that was like amazing. And
for me, it started my freshman year. I obviously didn't know much about like what Barrio was, but during Barrio season, so winter quarter, I just saw everyone coming together, like putting a lot of their time and effort into these practices. It was just really amazing to see everyone working towards this common goal and really emphasizing the unity that goes with the United Filipino Club.
To be honest, I would say UFC and like Barrio itself, because like coming to SU and finding out who I am, like, and like just being more involved in the Filipino community. And so like I think discussing it with Patrick and like what I really wanted was just for us to like connect with our like history and connect with our roots and like find that out, because that is essentially what Barrio did for me and what UFC did for me.
Really wanted to focus on like how we can draw strength from previous generations and how we can use that to move forward, especially with all of these social injustices going on in the world. Like, for example, in our skit we talk about how like all of these socioeconomic issues going on in the Philippines, and how Darna, who is the main character, and her family have to deal with that, and how they have to like overcome like their own personal obstacles and draw in resilience and unity in order to like combat this issue.
A huge obstacle for me and Patrick was just handling all the different aspects of Barrio, because there's so much to think of, and like Patrick and I really like overcame a lot of that, and like I think we've really like bonded through like the obstacles that we've faced, because I think we've gotten closer, like having to like face them together, and then coming together and like agree and like talk things through about like what will happen. And so I think we've gotten closer just throughout this whole process and gotten to know each other better. So
not gonna lie, it's been really challenging to have to overcome that. But then I look and I see mine and Jona's relationship and how we started off from being first years to like meeting in one of the modern dance practices, and now we're standing beside each other as Barrio Co-Chairs. Throughout this process, like all of these challenges that have been presented to us, they've really had us push each other, and while at the same time keeping us grounded, like whether it be like our check-ins with each other, or like being able to vent to one another, and like being able to come up with solutions together. And honestly, I'm just so grateful for all of these challenges that have come our way, because without them we wouldn't be able to, I guess, realize how resilient we've become, basically. The take-home message that I have for Barrio this year is that, I guess, adversity can take many forms. For example, force our main characters to like fight for their land, basically, or like overcoming like separation within the family and like navigating through that emotional pain. Like all those different types of adversities, like while they may be present, there will always be strength that we can draw from previous generations and lessons that can be learned that can help us navigate through and overcome them.
I hope that the story and our theme like resonates with people, and that they're inspired to like learn about their own history and like where they come from, and you know what made them who they are today. And that's like that being our theme, I like want that to like sit with them, and so that inspires them as well. With our story, I hope that like they take the information and like the story of our skit to like learn more about the issues that the Filipino community faces. And like I know we talk about the farm workers and farm work movement and the issues and the struggles that they face, and that's like only one of many things that people go through, and so like that is a starting point. But I hope that they like are interested in that and they learn more about that, but they also, you know, like dive a little more into like the different situations that like the Filipinos face, or Filipino Americans face, and that's something like I need to improve on as well. But I think that's what like sat with me my first year as well, was that like I was like, oh, like I like inspired to like learn more about where I come from and like about everything. And I think that's just like what I hope for first years and our audience, no matter like if you're Filipino or you're a different ethnicity, then I hope